Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the deck builder for Epic Digital. You'll use this deck builder to build constructed decks for online play. Now as you can see on the left side of my screen I have all the cards in the Epic base set. All 120 cards are there, and if I want to add a card to my deck I simply click on it and drag it over to the deck here. I can do that multiple times and you can see the number of cards in the deck is getting larger. I can add additional cards, and I can add up to 3 copies of a card. If I try and bring in more than 3, it'll just stop at 3 because you can use up to 3 copies of a card in your deck. You can also click on a card to get a larger version to see the cards, read what it does. If you want to add cards to the deck, you just click the plus button. If you want to reduce the number of cards, you can click the minus button. And if you just click on the card again, it goes away. So let's build a base wild deck here. So I'll get rid of this Wolf's Companion card, and let's add some of my favorite wild cards. Get some surprise attacks in there. Get a Worm Hatchling, and I can just scroll up. Now on the top we've got these buttons which control the color of the cards we look at. So right now I'm looking at cards of every color. If I want to see just yellow, I click on that. If I want to see just red here, or going back to the green, I can do this. If I want to see just champions, I can click on this combat icon here, and this will show me just the champion cards. If I click on the coin, it'll show me just the cards that cost a gold. So right now I've got it selected, so I'm only looking at the green cards, the wild cards, that are champions and cost a gold. So while I'm on that, I will add some big monsters to my deck here. Sure love some Rampaging Worm. Get some T-Rexes in there. Pyromancer. Get a few of those. Some Pack Alphas. Now you don't have to add 3 copies of a card. If you wanted, say, just one, that's no problem. You can just add 1 to the deck. Maybe I want 2 Kongs. I drag over a couple of those. So you can very easily add the cards you want to add to the deck. You can also do click on the filter to do special searches. You can put in a keyword for specific cards you're looking for, or you have the same controls over here that you had on the main page, and then you just click the show to see the cards that you're looking for. Once you're building a 60 card deck. Right now I have 33. Once you get to 60, your deck is good to go, and you can save it and select it for your constructed games. So I'm going to just add a few more cards here to get us up to 60. Let's see. I think we'll add some fireballs, some flame strikes, some fire shamans. Since we got some dinosaurs, we'll throw that chomp in there. Add a couple cave trolls. And then if I can build decks of any combination of colors that I want. So if I wanted to add some, say, yellow cards to my deck, let's get a little bit of health gain. So I'll throw in some inner pieces, and maybe I want some waves of transformation to, in case my opponent's board gets out of control, can turn everything to wolves. You can add free cards of any color, but there's a rule in Epic where for every free card you have in your deck, you must have at least 2 cards that cost a gold for that color. So since I only have 3 blue cards that cost a gold, I could only add 1 blue free card. But if I had another card that costs a gold, that would give me, now I'm up to 4, so I can have 2 free cards. Alright, we need 1 more card in the deck. Let's see here. Let's add a Mighty Blow. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got our 60 card deck. The number of each card that is in the deck is over here on the side. Whether the card costs a gold or is free is right here. and if I want to read any of the cards, I just click on them and I can see what they do. So that is the deck builder. This is the alpha version. Of course, it'll get nicer and with more features as we move to beta, but it's very fast and easy to use, and you can quickly make any deck you want for constructing. Thanks, guys. Check out the other playthrough videos to see all that Epic has to offer.